up, my kings, my queens, and my royals in between? I'm Lord Rosnell. This is Pokemon Radical Red. We're still doing our Randomizer Nuzlocke, and if you missed the last episode, honestly, it's been a week since I've played, and I don't fully remember what all happened, but we're getting ready to fight the rival, and this is our team currently. I know we ended off on catching Big Burb here. I did do some off-stream grinding to make sure that Big Burb was up to snuff, so that way it can hang with everybody as we get ready to go through Nugget Bridge. Fingers crossed we can make it back to Whitney, because if you missed the episode where we lost to Whitney, I crashed out a little bit. I was very upsetty spaghettis about it. But either way, if you end up enjoying the content, definitely drop a like and a sub. It'll let me know I'm doing a good job. It'll let the algorithm know I'm doing a good job. Then you'll get to see more content like this. So more fan-made Pokemon games, more retro content, more Souls-like content. We got a little bit here for everybody. But fingers crossed we can make it through all this. Alright, unless you have an electric or a... I was gonna say electric or grass. Okay, tossing in Stone Axe. I'm fine with this. Alright. Literally nothing I do is super effective. I think I switch here into my boy Rillaboom. Knock off. That's whatever. I lose my berry juice, that's annoying, but this should one-shot. Ah, you have a thing specifically... Oh. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Oh yeah, that's right. Boom has the ability where anything that makes contact does 3 times damage. You know what? But bouncy bubble. Bouncy bubble. Give me my health back. Okay, not bad. Of course you have a stab flame burst. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, I move faster. Should not have risked the boom like that. Should not have risked the boom. Oh, and that was the ace. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Alright, alright. Alright, we're definitely switching. I'm definitely feeling confident with the duck. Quick attack, yeah, priority move, not a big surprise. We'll go one more Stone Axe. Yep, because gotta go for the super effective. Plus, you get the as one, hell yeah. And then back to Krilla, which we just Iron Head, because now that we got our what, plus... I'm assuming it's a +1 to attack. I'm assuming we don't get a +2 to that. Alright, rival fight, straightforward, pretty easy. Biggest thing is if we do make it through this, I already know what I have to deal with when it comes to the end guy for Nugget Bridge. That's fine. That's not a big deal. All right. Ooh, Umber Glue. What'd you get? Give Max the best pets. Okay. You know what, YouTube? Give me 1 second. I need to go fix something. All right, quick fix. Easy peasy. All right. We know this is a double battle. Like, I feel starting off with these two is probably actually pretty smart. Also, if I set up... I wish I knew if it hits multiple. Is there a way that I can, like, check that? Because if Oblivion Wing hits multiple, that'd be great. If Avalanche hits multiple, that'd also be really good. And I don't think anything else hits, so let's just start off with what we have and kind of go from there. I don't remember what they all start off with, but I think we should be fine. We're doing all right. Fairly chill day today. Took Kit to the to their doctor appointment. Just a quick follow-up. We gotta go see a hematologist at some point. Which, you know, not a big deal. Alright, let's get the Butterfree. Ooh, that does... Alright, if Corn Force hits both, let's go Corn Force. Okay, apparently not needed for Corn Force. Oh yeah, it's only special effect. Which is fine, because Psychic. And that was a crit. It hits us both. Interesting. I mean, that's fine. Not a big deal. Alright. Stone you. And I think Lockjaw... Why is that... I don't understand. Why is that not super effective? That's up. I didn't mean to do Corn Force again. That's on me for being dumb. I still don't understand why fighting move is not strong against this Wormadam. Bulldoze shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not gonna do a whole lot anyways. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go Psychic. I'm still confused as how Lockjaw's not super effective. It's Bug Ground. Does Bug resist fight? I mean, even... Oh wait, no, it's Ground, not Rock. Duh. Okay, that's why I'm missing it. Bug resists fighting. Realistically, Ground is just neutral. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. I thought that was Rock. I don't know why my brain locked in on Rock. Alright, but we made it through that one. I really need to start writing down what all of these encounters are, so that way I remember them. Or at least all the boss encounters. Good luck! Ooh, collecting all the skulls in Halo again. I feel like you do that one a lot. Ooh, 94 quests and Umberglue born in 94? Nice. Alright. You know what? I don't think I'm really going to go for setup here. I'm going to go Ironhead for you and Lockjaw you. Just see if I can't nuke. Not a big surprise. This should be a one hit. Yeah, 4 times damage plus an extra 30% damage based off of the ability. I was gonna say that's gonna hurt a little bit, but it's not gonna hurt so much I'm gonna be sad. Also, I don't know if I remember to ask, but how's it going, Goodok? How is your Wednesday or Tuesday? God. Well, I mean, I guess I'm technically right because you are a bit ahead of time, so Wednesday is kind of right. But you know what I mean. Big Bird, finally 26. If multi-attack here doesn't kill, I'd be surprised. Yeah. I'll say multi-attack pretty strong. Plus, with it being stab, and it should be a physical move, so an extra 30% damage on top of that. The 10 minutes of Wednesday so far has been great. Perfect. Well, with that being said, how was your Tuesday? How was the lead up to the 10 minutes of Wednesday you've experienced so far? Alright, and then I think here... I think it's the first two that are double battles. It's the third one that changes. Nope. Okay, so it's the fourth one that changes. I know it changes at some point. That's the big thing. I know it changes at some point. Alright, I will say, I feel like the Plusle probably should scare me, if anything. I'm gonna go Corn Force. Why do you have Grass Knot? Alright, definitely switching out Duck after this if we don't lose Duck here. Chromatic Ramesir? I have no idea what those words mean. Come on, Duck, survive! Oh, thank God. Good Duck. Good Duck. Alright, Pokemon switch. We're gonna switch into Papa Bear because Papa will at least resist. We'll Core Enforce again to attempt to murder. Alright, a little bit lower speed. Signal Beam? Why do you have Signal Beam? No, I've not played any Expedition 33 yet. Back when I got laid off, I got rid of Game Pass, and I've still yet to re-up it. So I have not had access to Expedition 33, but it's definitely on the list to get to at some point. Let's go Avalanche, and we'll go Lockjaw. Yeah, I was gonna say Lockjaw should kill anyways. I slept a lot. Okay, I like sleep. Sleep is good. Then didn't do much. Now I'm playing Expedition 33 to do the optional stuff before what I assume is the final showdown. Gotcha. I will say I do appreciate games, especially nowadays, that are like, oh hey, by the way, get your affairs in order, because what you're about to do is the end stuff. And if you do this stuff, you can't go back and do the other stuff. That might be one of the optional bosses I skipped. I skipped a lot of chromatic. You know what? That's fair. It's like, if you don't need to do some of the optional bosses, sometimes it's just better to do them afterwards. All right, you can't eat berries, so get wrecked. Stone Axe to set up Stealth Rock. Seed Bomb makes me sad. Alright, I might be able to pull this off. No, you are... Okay, just don't crit. Okay, cool. I can live with this. He's attacking over and over, and my only option is to parry or dodge. That does not sound like a fun time. Alright. Rillaboom out next. You know what? That's fine. I hate the fact that as soon as I pull out, it's like, I'm gonna eat right now. But that's fine, because now I'm gonna Lockjaw. And Greedent Thick. Which is perfectly fine. Alright, what's coming out next? Togetic. Alright, well that should generally hurt pretty well. I'm assuming you're probably going to have a... I don't think I have a rock move. Actually, ooh, give me this. I'm assuming you're about to do either a flying... Aha! Avalanche. Air Slash, not a big deal to me. Don't flinch me. Okay, you can't flinch me every time. Seriously. You can't flinch every time. There's no way. There we go, finally. Thank God. The chromatics are just ruthlessly hard if you fight them when you first find them. Gotcha. Yeah, I would say by the sounds of it, probably not a bad idea to skip it for now. Alright, assuming you're about to do a water move. I think I got rid of Zippy Zaps. Right? Yeah, I got rid of Zippy Zaps. You know what? Let's go Weed. Because we got a new grass move. We don't have Branch Poke anymore. Water Pulse shouldn't be that big of a deal here. A little bit more than what I probably would have wanted, but I think Grab Apple should take care of everything. If not, I outspeed anyways. Okay, yeah, you go to sleep. I don't care. You can't eat berries anyway. I'll grab at you twice, baby. That doesn't matter because I lowered your speed last time. That's up to you. They are technically defeatable if you want to do it. Yeah, I personally, by the sounds of it, I'd be like, I'm coming back until it's like after I leveled up a bit. Especially if it's easy to get back to where you need to go. Like if there's like a waypoint system where it's like, okay, teleport back to this spot. I'm like, okay, I know how to get back to each one of the things. All right, next. All right, trying to remember, what does this, the Nugget Bridge Man, like I know he eventually pulls out a ridiculous, what's the word I'm looking for? He pulls out a ridiculous, whatchamacallit, a Kamala. All right, I'm gonna go Stone Axe to still set up this. Trailblaze, probably gonna hurt, but shouldn't kill. Yeah. Yeah, you go ahead, you raise your speed. I really don't care. You Trailblaze again for all I care. Rillaboom gonna come out and give you the Lockjaw. That's what I was probably a little bit more worried about. Fire Fang, huh? Was not expecting that. Alright, I think I should be fine. Ooh. Oh. I got a little close. Probably shouldn't have risked it, but I did. And it worked out. Alright, mischievous Pokemon. I know I got the Geist Beam. My lady Barb here got that Geist Beam. Speed fell, not worried about it. Geist Beam. Haha, can't burn me. Can't burn the noodle. Lord, I do love a challenge, but ugh. Yeah. Me personally, I'm good. Alright, well, Geist Beam shouldn't really be affected here. Alright. Oh, yeah. Fuck, that actually really hurts us, because I was really leaning on Barb for, to help us take care of Whitney. So that hurts. That being said, we still have Killer Croc, which was my other option, which I was going to eventually bring. Alright, I'm going to go Oblivion Wing. Cool. Alright, that's at least Big Burb to level cap. Alright, sucks that we lost Barb, which is, I think, our first Pokemon lost this run, which is actually really impressive, all things considered. I just completely forgot about Mischievous having Hex. So Barb, it has been fun, but you belong there now. Killer Croc, back in, buddy. Alright, move items, because we're going to need to. Alright, Killer Croc, not going to be helpful against Misty, but as long as we can keep Killer Croc for Whitney, I think we should be fine. Oh, thank God I looked. I didn't even heal. I went in there to switch things around. I didn't even heal. That would have been bad. I think we're going to still start off with the Duck. Because I don't think he starts off with the Kamala. I want to get I want to get close because I think I could probably one-shot the Kamala with Boom. I'm just really hoping he doesn't start off with the Kamala. I'm fairly certain he doesn't. Growlithe. Okay, see, that works out really well for me. Intimidate, whatever. That doesn't mean anything to me. Alright, now here's the big thing. I can't switch out to Rillaboom this way, right? Yeah, I was gonna say, that's realistically not gonna do a lot to me. That's not a big deal. From here, yeah, we Psychic, because that's gonna be our strongest move. Bulldoze. Actually, it's probably thinking about it. It should be generally a free switch into. Oh right, you oddly have Dragon Rage. Forgot about that. It should be a free switch into Rillaboom when the Kamala comes out, because it's going to use Detect on its first turn anyways, right? So it can set up its holy shit move. So long as I outspeed it, which I would hope I would. I'm hoping I one-shot. Okay, Tadrimaru. Alright. I'm going to switch into Papa Bear, because that should stop most of Tadrimaru's BS. Okay, 2 down. 2 down, so far clean. Here comes the Kamala, as expected. I still have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, I don't have anything on you. Best bet, switch out to the Rillaboom, and hope and pray that I outspeed. Okay, I outspeed. This is amazing. One shot, baby. Get out of here with your bullshit Kamala. And then goodbye, which I shouldn't be honestly too worried about. Let's try Corn Force, seeing as how it's at least super effective. If not, as long as it doesn't have a fire move on it. Though it looks like I'm faster anyways, so. Bulldoze. Okay, that's where things get a little dangerous. Okay, that barely did anything. Even if it does have a... I was gonna say, even if it does have a good move, I'm not even worried about it. The Maxi Pup just did a plop onto the into the doggy bed that I have off camera. It's not too often he takes a little lie down there. Big nugget, let go. Throat sprays, which I don't think help me in any real way. Though actually, ooh, thinking about it, I think I have Uproar on somebody. That might help. That might be worth more to me on than a berry. Let me just double check real quick. Not you. Not you. Uproar. Okay. Item, give. Okay. An item to be held by a Pokemon. It raises special attack when a Pokemon uses a sound-based move. So long as this game updates the split for special and physical, this should be good. This should be good. All right. Well, seeing as how we have, I think 3, because this is Route 25, this is Route 24, and we have that as well. Okay, we got options. All right, first things first, battle. What do you have? Can I hit Obstagoon at 18? Oh, yeah. Stab Fire Pledge, even only at 23, I should be fine. Actually, Crash Course. Crash Course. Ayo, Adam, thank you so much for the good luck. Hope you and Josh had fun with your speed running of Resident Evil 5. Looked like a lot of fun. Brought back some good memories of just running around and using the infinite rocket launcher on things. Good times. Huh. Wasn't expecting Pikachu to have Snipe Shot. Okay, cool. One shot. We're good. It was good? Nice. Running Josh through the game at the moment after we finished. Okay, okay, okay. Also, Josh, thank you so much for the good lucks as well. I hope you enjoyed Resident Evil 5 as much as I enjoyed watching it. Alright, we are going to go heal up just in case, but we are going to catch our next 3 Pokemon, hopefully. So that way we can have at least a nice bit of backup. Then 20 bucks says we won't get to Misty this episode. If I had to guess, we're not going to make it to Misty this episode. Alright, we get a Cascoon. I already have a weird bug. I guess I'll try Icicle Crash. See if we... Okay, that works. You did enjoy RE5? Nice. Glad. I will throw a Pokeball. Just stay in the ball. You're practically dead. Come with me if you want to live. Almost hit the wrong buttons. That would have been bad. There we go. Alright, and just because I did the whole, actually, I don't know if this... We're gonna go with that. Because I know that's a way to spell Sarah, but I can't remember if Sarah O'Connor is S-H-A-R-A, so I'm just gonna go with the easiest option. Alright. We're gonna come in here. I don't remember what y'all had, so we're just gonna guess. When in doubt, you know what? Let's throw in Big Bird, the Duck, and we'll throw in Killer to gain some XP as well. And we're going up against a Cleavor. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, fighting, water, steel. Well, I guess not fighting. Oblivion Wing is neutral. I could go Iron Head, actually. Yeah, okay. Switch to the Duck. Hate that for me. Okay, not a crap ton of damage. I'm not happy, but I'm not super mad about it. Oh, that barely did anything. Alright. Alright, this is gonna be dangerous. I don't want to lose the Duck. I'm gonna go Iron Head. I think that's the play. Alright, now I get real big. Oh, that did not do a lot. Okay, defenses are up. I like that. Nullified, the stat changes. Ow. Haha, we're already poisoned. You wasted your turn, nerd. Alright, if I can at least get my full 3 turns here with the duck, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, that's only a berry. Alright. I was gonna say, if that's another berry juice, though I think I've accidentally wasted all of my berry juices at this point. Okay, it's really loving the poison gas. Alright. Okay, yeah, now we transform down, which is fine. Now we swap out. All right, Big Burb. Again, it's really loving the poison gas. And then we're going to go for Oblivion Wing because that should be a decent enough damage. All right, fingers crossed. Okay, adding in Cleavor here would be pretty darn good. All right. Do I still have... I have one last Premier Ball. All right, all for you, Cleavor. I've been using your signature move this entire run, so you gotta come. Yes. All right, so... in the grand scheme of things, when you think about Scyther, Scizor, and Cleavor, it's rock, paper, scissors in a way. So this is rock. Stardust, Health Wings, Wish Piece, Pastel Berries. Okay, whatever. All right, if I generally remember, because I have the minimal grinding off or on, I think all of the wings that I've been picking up are pretty well useless because all of my stats should be maxed out. Let's see. Cleavor, what's your deal? Because depending on what you got, Wonder Skin, up status move evasion. Right. No, okay, whatever. Curse, boring. Poison gas, lame. Brutal swing, could be pretty good. Stab, ancient power, also pretty good. I could honestly teach it bug bite, which would be really good. And then, okay, Cleavor definitely in the running for something really useful here. I can see Cleavor being very helpful. All right, let's catch our next Pokemon, and then we can start taking out the people on the way to Billiam. Leaf Stone, which I don't think we have anybody that needs a stone. Ooh. Ooh. Game variant Clauncher. I'm assuming water poison? Oh. Bug Dark. Okay, not what I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna Icicle Crash in hopes that I don't murder it. That's good enough for me. Octazooka. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swap. Duck, go. Like, I know Octazooka only has like what, an 80 accuracy? but between the fact that it's raining and knowing my luck, it would crit and we would lose our Killer Croc, and it's already bad enough that we lost Barb, because I was kind of leaning on Barb to hopefully help me take care of Whitney, because fire and ground are the only options I have to take care of the Tinkaton, and that was such a big hurdle. All right, Dark Bug Launcher. All right, we're gonna name this one Launch, after Krillin's one girlfriend from... Wait, did Krillin date Launch? No, I don't think so. I think she just ended up befriending Goku, Krillin, and Master Roshi and stayed with them for a long period of time. But she was the one who sneezed and changed personalities. That was a fun character. Okay, so I guess nothing too about to do it. Just start fighting people, right? Which actually now makes me sitting here think. Okay, actually, okay. You know what, Embor? This works out fine. You know why, chat? Because it's raining, and because it's raining, we're gonna use Aquatel, which means it does extra damage. I think it's a 50% boost. I could be wrong, but I think it's a 50% boost. What I want to get... Icicle Crash is actually pretty good. Never getting rid of Fire Pledge. Crash Course is really helpful and can be extremely helpful for... Yeah, no. No Ring Out. Beham. Okay. I don't have anything super effective, so Aquatail. As much as I would love to... Eterna Beam? The crap is Eterna Beam. Is that... Is that a real move and I'm just not recognizing it? Also in hopes to possibly make this go a little bit faster, especially seeing as how everybody has what's the word I'm looking for? Is that the level cap? Because I don't think I get a level cap increase from the Nugget Bridge. I think it comes after I beat Misty. Okay, well that's super effective, so smoosh. Launcher. Hey, look at that. We just found one of you. Stone Axe again, baby. Smoosh. Alright, we all know the duck is good. Grafferade. Okay, okay. I guess go Ironhead in hopes for stat increases? I think Ironhead gives stat increases. Well, seeing as how it dropped my attack, we're gonna go to Leaf Storm now. Alright, doing that twice. Interesting. Do you have no moves or are you just really into the setup? Okay, apparently either A, Baby Doll Eyes has priority for some reason, or we are at a speed tie. Which I would want to lean that Baby Doll Eyes has a priority, because I can't imagine us having a speed tie. Are you all grass or are you grassy fairy? Okay, so it's no longer raining, so there's that. You are... Oh, you're all fairy. Huh, okay. I mean, that works for me. Ironhead. Makes that choice real easy. Alright, we're burning through this a lot quicker than I was expecting. I was expecting kind of to have to run back a couple more times to heal up. We might be able to make it a Misty by the end of this. Pressure. Yeah, let's go Leaf Tornado. It's super effective. Rock Wrecker. Okay. Yeah, I think Duck is going to be especially useful when it comes to Misty. Turn 1, Stone Axe, set up Stealth Rock. Turn 2 until I either need to switch out and or die. I just go ham on Leaf Tornado and or Psychic. Alright, that's a little bit of damage, and I don't think I want to necessarily deal with having a little bit of damage, so here comes the boom. Iggly buff. Which should be fine, because that's pure normal, right? Ah, no. You know what? Neutral damage, I'll take it. Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably enough. Kingler. Okay, now we go to multi-attack. Aftermath, huh? Okay. Alright, Killer Croc is now at level cap, which is good. Drillbur, also not a big deal. Multi-attack. Tapu Lele. Alright, well, multi-attack for stab. Still does the trick. I think Boom should also be really good for Misty as well. Alright, actually, you know what? Weed is a bit of a monster. Let's have Weed take care of some of our problems. And what a good choice. Frogadier comes out. And Grab Apple. Boom. And as one raises Weedle's or not Weedle's, Weed's attack. It came from a Weedle, that's why we nicknamed it Weed. And here comes Ariados, which... Expanding Force, actually. Not Soak. I don't want a wet bee. Nobody wants a wet bee. Alright. Like I said, Weed's a bit of a monster. I think it's him and her. Oh yeah, and then there's Bugsy that we have to take care of. I forgot about her. So we'll definitely want to heal up before we deal with Bugsy. Or I can never remember. Is Bugsy? I think Bugsy's actually a guy. I don't know, I can't remember. It doesn't really matter. All I know is they are the second gym leader. And I don't remember them being particularly annoying, but we're going to start off with the duck. Though, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, maybe I want to start off with... Huh, that did a lot of damage. But I'm fairly certain I'm faster. Also, I think Nature's Madness is one of those weird ones where it's just naturally like 50%. Alright, one more switch. You know what? Yeah, let's go Papa Bear. Papa Bear can do some work. Plus, Papa Bear got that thickness. So, if anything comes out to try to give him the death, I think we'll be okay. Now, I kind of wish we would have checked our Cascoon to see what all it had. Alright, I know Avalanche is pretty strong. Wait, why was that? Oh, right. Flying Press is actually a fighting move. That's what Poalucha's like signature move, right? Never really used Poalucha. And it was one of those ones that just never like really excited me. Don't give me a lovely kiss. I don't want to sleep. I want to fight. All right. Frost Breath. That's actually gonna hurt. Okay, that was a crit and that didn't do that much. All right, we can at least take one more. Come on, Papa Bear, wake up! Wake up, you son bitch! Is Frost Breath always a crit? Because I feel like 2 crits in a row is kind of nuts. Really, Papa? Ya bum? Alright, Frost Breath will do a decent bit of damage. That won't do a decent bit of damage here, and then I could probably Psychic my way out of my problems. Yeah, let's do that. Or I could probably Stone Axe, actually. Okay, 3 crits in a row. Yeah, that's one that just always crits. There we go. Alright, good switch. Good switch. Alright, SP went up. Last Pokemon. Gardevoir. Okay. Iron Head. I always forget until like something like this comes up that Gardevoir is now part fairy. Like it makes sense. It's just I'm never used to it being part fairy. Oh yeah, and there's another okay. Alright, let's go get this taken care of. Alright, if I also remember correctly, the couple standing on the bridge don't actually want to fight, so we're set there. Let's go heal. Let's take care of Bugsy. Then we can get our next, well, maybe not get, but you know what I mean. We can do the next Dynamax battle. And that should generally get us to the end of the episode, I would imagine. Alright, Flame Charge wouldn't be bad. I don't want to put it... I don't see it fitting for... what's the word I'm looking for? For Killer Croc, because they already have the Flame Pledge, which is going to be much better than Flame Charge, but I at least have that in my back pocket, I guess, for if for some reason we end up losing Killer Croc. You know what? Let's do the Dynamax first. So at worst, if this goes long for whatever reason. Alright, you started off with a Finian. I was not impressed with that, you. Or at least I think. I don't know. Alright, start off with the Duck. Bring in the Boom. And then Burb for third. Ooh. Okay. Deciudai. Okay, okay. So... Grass Ghost. Our best bet is going to be Burb with Oblivion Wing. Yeah, so switch. As long as it doesn't have a Stab Ghost move, we should be fine. Dragon, right? Okay, that's... Okay, as long as it's only my attack. Ooh, Flame Burst? Okay, Steenie. Okay, Steenie, I see you. Alright. Oblivion Wing. Which the only thing that sucks about Dynamaxing here is the fact that I'm not going to get the benefits of Oblivion Wing giving me my health back. Ooh, but that did a lot of damage. Let's go. Also, increasing our speed is going to be super helpful. Also, with how much damage that did, it's only going to take the 3 uses. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Lower my attack all you want, buddy. I don't care. This is special attack right here, baby. That also being said, with how much damage I did, I am definitely assuming that in here they figured out the split. Jambone! Jambone!
Happy birthday!
You gotta save Yoshi from bullies! Also one of the newer quests. But how's it going, Jambone? How is your Tuesday? How was It Takes Two with Sophie? Loved that game. Such a good game. Also, everybody watching on Twitch, ads starting here in about 2 minutes. If you want to head over to YouTube and watch there, feel free to. Link is in the pinned message. I think you'll only get the one what's the word I'm looking for? The pre-roll ad once you click into there. I can't confirm nor deny if there's mid-roll ads. I'm not 100% sure. I just put that stuff on auto and I let YouTube do its thing. But I've yet to hear anybody say that there has been a mid-roll ad. Alright, we're gonna go Robin. Hood, because 1, it's appropriate, and 2, it's gender neutral, so it works because Deciudai here is female. We got Quick Balls, Stardust, Swiftwing sent me nothing. Okay. Alright. You know what? Next episode, we'll start off with Bugsy, and then we'll move on to Misty. But we can at least check out the Deciudai before we end. So good. I love that game. I'm really happy she's enjoying it. Hell yeah. I'm assuming you probably already played through it once before, right, Jam? I would imagine you and Archer had to have played through it together, right? Alright. Alright, let's check out our Pokemon, because we also haven't checked out the Clauncher or the Cascoon. Alright. Tablets of Ruin lowers the attack of all other Pokemon by 25%. That sounds fucking brutal. Iron Defense, boring. Glare could be annoying for people to deal with. Headlong Rush, user tackles the target, cutting its own defense as a result. That could actually be really helpful against Tinkaton. Also, Dragon Darts, how appropriate. How appropriate. Okay. Deciudai, gonna be on the team at some point for sure. I can feel it, along with Kleavor. Clauncher here. Heals upon switching out. useful. Octazooka, Glaciate, Bubbly Bounce, Aerial Ace. Okay, that's a good move set. I like that. And then Cascoon, which you'll evolve as soon as you Echoed Voice and Flying Press. Okay, whatever. Okay, cool. Yeah, me and Archer played it twice, and I played it another time with another friend. Hot damn. I've only played through it the one time, but the one time I played through it, absolutely loved it. Such a wonderful game. Jambo, definitely if you haven't played A Way Out, I highly suggest it. Made by the same people. Alright, YouTube, if you made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you for your time. Like I said at the beginning, if you enjoyed yourself, like, sub, all that fun jazz, it really does help me out. We're going to start off next episode fighting Bugsy, then Misty, and then making our way to Vermilion City, dealing with the boat. And depending on where our level cap is, will determine what order we do things, because I think when I did it last time, where I ended, I needed to off-stream grind to get some things caught up after Misty. And that's why I hit level cap well before the boat, so we'll see how things go. But either way, once again, thank you for your time. Truly do appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next one.